is drowning tonight. You left the side gate unlatched. I don't even wanna fix it. The clouds look like bruises, dark and heavy over the porch. My hair is sticking to my neck. I'm standing where you stood when you said you had to leave. Everything is just too quiet now, except for the water hitting the roof. It gets so heavy, it gets so cold. I hold rainfall since you walked away. It is the only weight I have left. Wet skin and thick air. I hold rainfall because your hands are gone and the sky is finally opening up. Saw your old truck yesterday, passing the corner store. I didn't try to look inside, hold down and let the storm hit my face. My shirt is ruined, but I don't care about things anymore. I just wanna feel the pressure of something real, even if it's just a storm. I hold rainfall since you walked away. It is the only weight I have left. Wet skin and thick air. I hold rainfall. It doesn't lie like you did. It stays until it's finished. It doesn't leave without a sound. It stays until the clouds go in. Just water on my shoulders, maybe. Let it wash the dirt away. I'll hold it right here until the clouds go home. I hold it, rain. Silk robe hangs loose, cold marble under my feet. Ice cubes melt in the glass. Everything tastes like silver. I am still wearing that ring. The why I'm still wearing that ring. The one you heavy tonight. Oh wait, I cannot drop. Like expensive velvet, so heavy now. I try to stand tall, but the floor is moving. I tremble quietly, so quietly. My body remembers your touch. I tremble quietly. Of your sandalwood stuck in the heavy curtain, stuck in the masterpiece. I look like a masterpiece in a room with no lights. Red wine on the rug, dark like a bruised heart. I could call someone new, but they are not the habit. The air feels thick, like expensive velvet, so heavy now. I try to stand tall, but the floor is moving. Slow dance alone. Silk on my skin. Luxury hurts when the bed is wide. Watch the bubbles die in the gold flue. I tremble turned deep gray. It felt like a long time coming. You were quiet for once, and I was finally breathing. No more heavy weight on my chest, just the salt on my skin. I think I'm finally letting go. It doesn't hurt like I thought it would. It doesn't hurt like I thought it would. I'm just standing here in the rain. My daydream burns, it burns. I'm letting the fire take it all. My daydream burns. I don't need the ghost of us anymore. Not anymore. The window is open wide. The cold feels better than you did. I folded your old shirts today, put them in a box by the door. I am not crying anymore. The silence is actually nice, so nice. I am okay with being alone. I don't mind the empty side of the bed. It feels like a fresh start. My daydream burns, it burns. I'm letting the fire take it all. My daydream burns. I don't need the ghost of us anymore. Just let it go. It is so quiet. See the floor. See the floor. Everything is going to be fine. Watch it burn. Yeah. I pull the linen close, catching what remains of you. Heavy in the weave, musk and cedar wood, breathe it in deep. Like a prayer I shouldn't say, I'm anchored to the thread while the floor starts to fade. My heart drifts, floating on your ghost, sinking in the sheets where you used to be, slowly pulling under, so deep. The air is thick tonight, still holding your shade. Looking for a spark, looking for a spark, but it's just the salt and the sweet of your skin, tied to the memory until the morning breaks in. My heart drifts, floating on your ghost, sinking in the sheets where you used to be, slowly pulling under, so deep. Drifting, just a scent in the wind. I feel you, breathe you in. every single look, a silent vow held within your eyes. We did not need the loud words, our breath was enough to survive. But the air has turned bitter now, and it is hard to breathe in. I am reaching for the surface, but I do not know where to begin. The weight of what we lost pulls in my very soul. It pulls me down. I am paying the cost of a heart I cannot control. A memory sway like a branch in the rain. I am losing the thread while I carry the pain. A memory sway. They sway. I touched the marks on the wood. We grew tall in the sun. We were monarchs of the simple things before the damage was done. You pulled back the iron anchor and left me drifting in the deep. Now I have these broken promises that I am forced to keep. The weight of what we lost pulls in my very soul. It pulls me down. I am paying the cost of a heart I cannot control. A memory sway like a branch in the rain. I am losing the thread while I carry the pain. A memory sway. They sway. The crown is far too heavy. I lay it on the cold ground. I'm finally rising up where I can no longer be found, moving back and forth in the dark. Found the print tucked deep under the sea, edges peeling back now. Your face looks different, blue tint on the gloss where the light used to hit. Look like total strangers in a frame I kept. A moonlight breaks. A moonlight breaks. A moonlight breaks. Wore that vintage denim, the one you always lost. Left it at the spot. I never really told you. Seen her standing there, checking for your spare keys. I just sat and watched, said nothing at all. Colors dying out, same as us. A moonlight breaks. A moonlight breaks. A moonlight the ignition, drive nowhere fast. Looking at the edges, everything was fake. Everything was filtered, faded out. Nothing left to see, just gray paper. Heavy in my palm, you're still there, or just the ink. I'm alive, faking, breaking, breaking. Turned a week ago, petals dropping on the dark wood. I watch them fall in slow motion. It is quiet when you are here. It is quiet when you are here, but it is louder when you leave. The air feels heavy and thick. Our roses wilt right in the middle of the room. Brown edges, soft and tired. Now we are just watching the color go. Your jacket stays on the floor. Smells like old rain and smoke. Do not pick it up anymore. The silence is a physical weight pressing into my skin. We forgot how to speak. Our roses will right in the middle of the room. Brown edges, soft and tired. We stayed a little too long. Watching the color go, watching the color go, watching the color go. I try to save the stems, cut them back to the green, but the soil is cold now, so cold now. We are running out of sun. We are running out of us. Our roses wilt right in the go, let it die. It is okay to let it die. Our roses wilt slowly, slowly. Just a handful of dust. Slowly, slowly, it is gone now. October came early this year. The heavy velvet is dusty. We moved the table to the corner. It left a deep mark on the wood. I am wearing your old denim jacket. It smells like wood, smoke and iron. You did not look up when I came in. The ice is thin on the glass. We are drifting in the current. Nothing is broken, it just does not fit anymore. It is not a crash, no glass on the floor. Just the weight of the air. Quiet falling, falling, falling down to Garden is mostly brown now. The roses did not make it through. We sit in the driveway for hours, the engine cooling under the hood, blue light on the dashboard. I touch the cold leather seat, you are breathing slow, staring at the garage door. It is a different kind of ending. No screaming, just the rain hitting the roof softly. It feels like velvet. It is not a crash, no glass on the floor, just the weight of the air, quiet falling, falling, falling down to the floor. Seasons are heavy, so heavy. Watching the leaves turn gray, watching the paint peel off. We are just letting go without making a sound. Falling just a little further down until we hit the bottom quietly. Found this scrap of paper, your arm around my neck. Backseat of the station wagon, backseat of station wagon. Before everything went to hell, I don't know that girl. She looks way too happy. The ink is getting blurry, the edges are turning brown. I wanna throw it out, but I can't put it down. Everything is heavy now, a yellow tinted red. I loved you like a religion, now I'm just a mess. This is how this oh be. This is how the end it feels, tearing at the seams. You're wearing that stupid shirt, the one I used to steal. Now you're probably with her, now you're probably with her. I bet she's much more real. She probably doesn't fight, she probably doesn't scream. The ink is getting blurry, the edges are turning brown. I wanna throw it out, but I can't put it down. Everything is heavy now, a yellow tinted red. I loved you like a religion, now I'm just a mess. This is how this oh be. This is how the end it feels, tearing at the seams. Rip it down the middle, watch the faces fall away. I don't want this memory, I'm just a mess. This is how the ending feels, tearing at the seams. This is how the ending feels, tearing at the seams. Get out of my head, everything is heavy now. A yellow tinted wreck, now I'm just a mess. This is how the ending feels, tearing at the seams. Just a piece of paper, just a piece of paper. Goodbye. The park looks heavy tonight, leaves crushed under my feet. I remember how you walked, too fast for me to keep up. coat is open to the wind. I don't feel the cold anymore. Just the weight of this walk, same path we used to take. This sleepless affection got me pacing the block, watching the tide come without you next to me. It's a quiet kind of hurt, steady like my breathing. I'm still here, but I'm not really home. Stop by the bridge over water. The dark looks like ink. You like the way the surface moved. I just like the way you looked. So good. Now I'm just passing through, a ghost in expensive denim, maintaining my composure while the world stays blurry. This sleepless affection got me pacing the block, watching the tide come without you next to me. It's a quiet kind of hurt, steady like my breathing. I'm still here, but I'm not really home. Maybe I'll walk until I forget. Maybe I'll walk until I'm clean. Every step is a debt paid, every street is a memory. I'm not begging for a return,